Good morning, everybody. Rob, I got you right there the second. I had just said, good morning, everyone. Did I get everyone? And then you popped in. So good morning, everybody. Happy Solar Eclipse Day. It is fun, honey. It is very fun. Good morning, Gina. Anybody else? Sydney and Valencio. Good morning, everybody. And Joanne, I just texted one of my clients, Joanne. I was like, I'm so sorry I'm texting you early, but it's like, work related. And she said she's getting ready for coffee time. So hello, everybody. So all of you, Furman, good morning. Geraint is here. Deborah, Kim. Oh my gosh, everybody's popping in so fast. And my eyes are bad. So put the glasses back on, Amy. So anyway, so good morning to all of you that are here chatting with us. Good morning to those of you who are wherever you are doing whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe rolling your eyes going, oh my gosh, it's that lady that talks all the time again. But you know what? Maybe not, because you clicked play. So
yeah, they're not here.
Yeah,
if they don't
they're
like
not
you.
here. It's only our family. Anyway.
One way to think about it is there's 7 billion people in the world.
And 7 are watching.
We'll have 70 or so watching live. So there's 70 billion minus 70 that don't like you, but the 70 that do. I'm kidding.
Ow. Anyway.
No, don't. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
No. I know. Anyway, my point is, good morning to all of you that are watching, and whether you're able to chat with us or not.
Do you mean to have your name tag on?
You know what? Here's the thing. I'll take it off now.
You can leave it on if you want.
No, it's because we've got all those appointments this afternoon. I don't want to forget. And sometimes what happens on Monday is that I'm dressed for coffee time, and then I head out and I forget to put my name tag on, and I don't wear it like everywhere. I don't wear it at the stores, but if I'm meeting with clients, I do. Cause
you know why? Because you're old school professional. That's what I like about you. I'm not kidding. If you're going out for work, you're old school pro. You're like, I'm putting my name tag on, because like a lot of people don't do that.
Okay, so here, real life scenario. Okay. So yes, I don't wear it into stores. I don't, if I go into Walmart or if I'm going into Walgreens. What? Unless I forget. But in most cases, I don't wear it in because I don't really like to wear it, but I will wear it if I'm meeting with clients. And here's a reason why I do think it's important in many industries, but in our line of work for sure. So I was with some clients. We didn't add them to wishes. Marie. Did we do them last week?
Yeah.
We did? Okay. Anyway, all right, good. We did them last week. Anyway, so I was out with clients, and the site agents move around quite a bit, right? And in this particular case, the person that I normally worked with had switched to a new community, and I wasn't sure who had taken her place at this community. So I was out with my clients, and I didn't know who the site agent was. It was a new one. It was a new face to me. And she knew who I was, which was nice. So she knew who I was. But when we left, she didn't have a name tag on, and I didn't get her business card, which was bad on me. But if she'd had her business card on, if she'd had her name tag on, I would have known right away, and then I wouldn't have had to literally. I got to the point of desperation where I called the sales manager. I was like, "Can you tell me? Can you help me?" So that I could get in touch with the right person, because the way sales work with them is, I didn't want that person helped us, and I didn't know who she was. So anyway, point is, name tags are for a reason. There's company that make them for a reason, and yes, I have it on because we have got a busy day ahead of us. After this, we have photos for listing, we have a video tour of the new listing, and then we have to drive out to take get our eyes on another new listing.
Do you like my sarcastic party horn?
I just ignored it. I've learned that it's just better if I just ignore it. Anyway, so good morning, Jay. You popped in. Good morning, everybody. Amy, you popped in. Anybody else? Motivation Miracles. Whoop, whoop.
Diz Debs, you could put her comment up there. She had a good time with you Monday.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. And so Diz Debs. So yeah, last Monday with Amy was awesome. So it was a lot of fun. It really is fun getting to meet you, be a part of everything with you here on Coffee Time and all of that, and then to get to see you in person and go through the process is really, really fun. And Deb, you guys are so sweet. It was so much fun. So we're excited for them as well. So lots going on today. I hope you guys are. Amy says I am working. I might have to log off. Yeah. That's okay. Shh, we won't tell anyone.
Does she want me to call her? And Amy, I can call you at work and be like, it's very important that you be on this important call.
They probably won't fly over too well with them. Yeah. Anyway, so, all right. Well, so let's get started. Let's talk about our brewing topics today. So let's get brewing. Okay, well, first of all, I have to pop Deb's comment. She goes, you don't talk all the time. Well, yeah, I do. All right, so our What's Brewing topics today. So first of all,
Deb can talk too. That's the thing. You guys are good together.
If you get Deb and I together, it's over. Like we'll just talk for days and days and days and days. So, which is good and bad. Amy's laughing at that. But I will tell you, he will absolutely.
I will call you right now.
If you want to text me your phone number, he will call right now and say that it's important so that you have a work excuse to do that. Anyway, okay, so What's Brewing? So we have Sonny Eclipse, new listing, and the mole. Intriguing. All right, so Sonny Eclipse. Well, so first of all, we've been talking about the solar eclipse, right? So we've got the little map that Eric did. Oh, actually, did you do it or did you take it from somewhere?
That's from Scientific American.
From Scientific American. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so I'm going to be honest, guys. I feel like I am very out of the loop with everything. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the world sometimes. And I used to pay attention to everything. And now I'm like, during this eclipse, we're supposed to be taking photos and doing videos. So literally during this.
We have that time, and I was like, you scheduled that right when the eclipse is going to be happening.
No, I didn't know. I'm just looking for.
That'd be a nice listing photo. The eclipse at Olive.
No, seriously, well, how would I have known? I mean, we scheduled that one a couple weeks ago.
I just love that you thought I might have made that graphic. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, nice.
You're very talented, dear. But anyway, so putting that back up. So this is the path of totality. So you take a look where we are there in Central Florida. Wah, wah. We don't get the main path of it, but we're still going to have some fun, right?
Path of Totality was a punk band I was in college.
You say that about everything. So that is a standing joke with him. I mean, you could say,
Doesn't that sound like a great punk rock band?
Path of Totality?
Or like a shred metal band.
Maybe. Yeah.
Path of Totality!
Yeah, for sure.
That's going to be a hit.
That hurt my ears a little bit. We're old. Okay, anyway, so I don't know how excited you are about this. I mean, honestly, it is pretty exciting. I'm just, it's kind of like it just snuck up on me, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is fantastic. So we're a little bit excited about this, but I know that a lot of people are totally hyped about this. There are people that are driving out to these places and probably here in this little area. Are you guys doing anything for that? Is anybody, planning on that? How is that landing where you are?
Don't look at it.
Yeah, don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Except through glasses. But then if you're in the path of totality and it is fully covered, then do look at it. Because that's okay when it's totally completely covered.
Cool. Yeah. And I will say, my sweet, sweet, sweet dear friend, I always say he is a brother from another mother. His name is Adam Chrisman, and he is a veterinarian in New Jersey. If you do not follow him already, you really should. First of all, he's amazing. We've done a video with him here. It's been years ago, but there was a home. It was actually our floor plan, coincidentally. Yeah. The actual model of it a while back that we included him in on that video tour to talk about our fur babies and things that you can do for your home. When you're picking things to build your home, kind of, materials, or is there anything that's, a pro or a con? Anyway, he was on yesterday. He was on live Instagram. So I popped on for a second because it popped up on my phone. I was like, oh, well, I was sitting there eating something. And he was talking about the solar eclipse with your pets. And he's like, it's fine. Nobody has to be freaking out. Just make sure your pets are inside. Same thing as everybody. Just stay inside. Don't look at it and you'll be fine. It's all good, right?
Call up the comment from Dear Devil.
Dear Devil. 24.
You know who that is, right?
24-hour shift be damned. Good morning, Amy and Eric. Yes, I know who that is.
Elsie's dad.
That is my son-in-law.
He's working a 24-hour shift.
I love that. Dear Devil. Yeah. Dude, I love that. I don't know that I ever knew that was his.
That's gonna be his company someday. Like
Dear Devil?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm learning all of this stuff new. See, I've really got to get out of real estate and get back into my life and find out what's going on around me.
Good luck.
Anyway, so yeah,
Hey, Steele, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, someone just pulled a 24-hour shift and he's still here. So we appreciate you, but get something to eat and go to bed, bud. We love you. Anyway, all right. So, Kim says she's going to the beach to watch. Okay, very cool. Nice. Diz Deb said shred band for sure. Eric, lots of people are. It looks like. Looks like all these comments. Looks like people are pretty excited. So, very good. Well, we're absolutely. We're excited that you're excited, but
what are we excited about?
We're excited about this kind of an eclipse.
Man.
Oh my gosh! So, Sonny Eclipse. Now, if you were with us last week, we talked about how we at Disney. Why do I keep drawing a blank on the name of the restaurant? Cosmic Rays. Thank you, Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. Sonny Eclipse has been in there for years and years and years. I mean, it is such a staple of us going with our kids. Seriously one of the most.
It's my favorite thing.
It is absolutely.
It is my favorite thing at Disney World.
Incredible. It's like a great place to eat. It's nice and big. Lots of tables. You've got this quirky entertainment. He is just so Eric. This is Eric in, alien form, personality and everything.
A little bit.
No, it does not.
It does. But same nose.
But anyway, so it's funny because a lot of you last week were texting, yeah. He's there. We just saw him last week. So we were so excited. Last week was our anniversary, 31 years. Congrats, baby.
Yeah, we were going.
We were going to go. We were going to have to squeeze it in. It wasn't going to be a day of Disney, but it was going to be go, have lunch, see Sonny Eclipse.
For our anniversary. That's
for our anniversary. That's yes. But then
we were blocked on our season passes.
We were blocked on our season's passes. Like, first of all, what is that? That is rude.
Well, that's the kind of pass we have. I mean, we have a pretty good pass.
I thought we had the full Mamma Jamma.
No, we have the next level Mamma Jamma.
But we don't have the full Mamma Jamma.
It was Easter week, so.
Well, why don't we? Well, I guess we don't really need the main Mamma Jamma. We never go anyway. Yeah, but that's the eclipse that we're excited about. So one of these days, and what we'll do is we'll try to maybe do that when Eric. Oh my gosh, Amy. All right, look at this.
I'm excited. I want to go this week.
Look at this.
So we might try.
2 different Diet Cokes here. One is the legit Diet Coke. Hold on. I need more caffeine is my point. I cannot do this. I seriously cannot be a weatherman. Anyway, moving on. So let's go back to our other topics. New listing. Oh my gosh. So if you happen to have seen the video tour that we did of this home, beautiful home out in Parkview at the Hills, built by Beezer Homes. It's the Aspen floor plan, 2,215 square feet, 4 bedrooms, even though Public Records has it incorrect. Which, by the way, that should be something we talk about, Public Records.
You should call it up.
I will call it up.
Yeah, just call it, because it's just, so you got to get the opening.
Okay, fine. Okay. Thanks, Eric. So we have, so this is the beautiful home. 4 bedrooms. It's not 2.5 baths. It's only 2 baths.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oopsie. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's on this graphic. It's fine. It's fine.
Amy, I'm getting late word of some breaking news. Amy, I'm here on the other side of the table, and if you'll push your next button, you'll see that we do have an update on this listing. You gotta push the other button.
I did.
Okay, cool.
I did. I timed it perfectly.
Nice.
You're so proud of me.
Nice.
Yeah, guys. So it went active on Thursday, and it's already pending. So whoop whoop. But I will tell you, like in all seriousness, this home actually came in over asking price. I mean, a few dollars, but it still came in over. It was $10 over. But here's the thing. We go back to this time and time and time again. First of all, these were our clients when they purchased the home. They built the home with Beezer. It really is a phenomenal floor plan. Please watch that video tour if you haven't already. That kitchen, for a single-story floor plan, has 2 islands. It is absolutely a kitchen that resembles something that you would only see in the larger, like, Taylor Morrison floor plans, like their Bimini's, some of these floor plans that have the 2 islands. And seriously, absolutely amazing. And it went active on Thursday morning. Had showings all day Friday and Saturday. Yesterday received the offer, got it signed, so it was on the market 2 days, 3 days, something like that. Anyway, so it's already pending, so sorry, missed out. But it was priced right. And the point is, it's very difficult. Massive bird just flew by the window just now. That is one of the things I love about Florida that cannot be understated. Like it is there's more. The birds just, I mean, that's just a regular old bird, but the birds here are incredible. And like this massive one just flew by the window. Anyway,
we have a little window here where like sometimes little bugs get caught in, and there's a little yellow bird that comes and lands on the screen and eats the bugs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
His name is Steve Earle.
Steve Earle.
Yeah.
You just made that up.
Yes.
You literally, because I could tell, because I know your mouth.
Yes.
You just scatted. You're like Steve Earle.
Okay.
That was a character in your show.
Anyway.
So what was I doing? Oh, anyway, so we're just really excited about that home going pending. And I will tell you, if you have not been a client of ours where we have listed your home, those of you that have purchased homes before, we do something very, very similar for you in the deep data dive, and to show you, in our opinion, how we feel like that home is priced. You know, how long has it been on the market? Is it priced well based on the other comps? You know, we'll do all that's. Well, first of all, that's why you have a buyer agent. So for all of this news out there in the world, remember, this is why you have a buyer agent. Ask Lisette. We talked about her experience coffee time or two ago about how that matters. But anyway, so for the listings, we do the same thing. We do that deep data dive, and we culminate all of that information. It's kind of information overload sometimes, but by the time you finish looking at what we've provided you and hearing the detailed report, there's really no way to argue about what those numbers are telling us. And in this case, I mean, they were absolutely thrilled with the pricing, and put it on the market, and boom, there it went. And so now we're on to the next thing. And ultimately, you know, that's a huge thing. People sometimes are like, well, I think it should be like, you know, $5,000 or $10,000 more. I'm like, well, first of all, $5,000 or $10,000 more, not that big a difference. But sometimes you have to think about the extra mortgage payments that you're going to be making as your home continues to sit there, right? And what detriment that may cause. Yes, sir.
Let me give you an example.
Give me an example, babe. Go ahead.
In the neighborhood where we live, there are 4 houses that are for sale. They are all overpriced by a massive amount. Okay, you know why they're still on the market? Because they're overpriced by a massive amount. Because they're not listed with you. Because then, if they were listed with you, they wouldn't be overpriced by a massive amount. Which is part of the reason why they're not listed with you. I think people know.
Yeah.
And they're just. And I meant to tell you, there's one that we've been tracking that was $300,000 over.
Went pending.
Its value went pending. Came back in the market. It made me feel good about our skills, because I was like, how did that go pending? There's no way. So when it came back, I was like, oh, we do know something. That one reduced price. 3 of them reduced prices like just this weekend, and they're all still massively overpriced. What those folks don't realize is they're going to sell those houses for less than what they could have gotten if they just priced it well.
Right.
That listing you just showed. It's priced well, but it's on the top side of priced well.
Exactly.
So they got more money.
Reaching.
Yeah, they got more money than they would have otherwise. So it really is. You have to be smart. So that house is selling for $525,000.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys can do the math. That's $500,000. You better be buckled up if you are selling a $500,000 product. Okay, you're selling a $500,000 product. You better know what you're talking about. That's why we take it so seriously. I'm sorry, I'm a little fired up this morning.
You are fired up. Sorry, I love it. Go ahead.
I just feel like, you know, there are some houses, you've sold houses for, you know, $1.2 million. You've helped people buy houses for multi-million dollars. We take it so seriously, and sometimes people go, you're giving me a 15-page report on the value of this home that I want to sell, or you're giving us an 8-page report on the home that I might want to buy.
Yes.
And we're like, yeah, because it's $500,000.
That's a lot of money.
We take hours and hours because it matters. So, okay.
Are you off the soapbox?
Yes.
Okay, good job. All right. But yeah, no, I mean, but all of that is true. And there still is very much a mindset, both from sellers and from some realtors out there, that really are just, I don't know where they're getting their numbers. There's nothing to justify it.
I know where.
Well,
it's a part of their anatomy.
But if you know, like if I didn't know an area, I might not know what it's worth, you know? I mean, I would still do my due diligence, but if I wasn't in real estate and I just had somebody, and fine. But if you live in the area, you should know a little bit more about the value of where you live, and the realtor should know. And I cannot tell you, oh my gosh, the number of times that I have had clients go see a home and the listing agent is like 3 hours away.
Yep.
They're not even, they know nothing about this area. And I will tell you, in all honesty, I have had clients that have homes listed or have homes that they need to sell, you know, a little bit further away. And I always tell them, yes, absolutely, I can sell your home. I can. I'm licensed in Florida. I can sell it. And I'm still happy to do that. And I will work my butt off to get that information to make sure that I'm still giving you the service that you require. But, you know, sometimes it's in your best interest to have somebody else. And I'm cool with that because my due diligence is to you. Anyway, I'm going to move on. So we've got a couple of comments here. By the way, just... yeah, Jim, I was going to talk to that about that just a second. So if you haven't already, don't forget, if you have questions, go ahead and pop those in. I haven't been doing a lot of questions lately because I just get a little bit carried away. But Jim said, did you know that with the new rear exit in Ridgeview that it connects to Schofield Rear Disney property in 12 to 14 minutes or less? Yes, Jim, I know that. You know why I know that, my sweet friend? Because that same day that I was out there driving, in fact, I always wave to your house, by the way. Whenever I'm out there, I wave to all my clients' houses. Lisette, I was out, I waved at yours not too long ago. If I'm ever out, I'm always waving. People think I'm cuckoo, but whatever. Throw in the good mojo. But yes, Jim, so when the day that I had to go meet the day that I had to go meet my clients to go, write and sign the contract over at Ridgeview, I came from my house, right? So we take Schofield, the bumpity bump, we take Schofield. And as I got to the exit or to the entrance into Ridgeview that you're referencing, it was like 10 or 11 minutes from my house. And of course, I'm right here in Disney's backyard. So that's crazy awesome, right? It is absolutely amazing. What a game changer that Schofield Road is. It is.
So our Sunday drive was over through there.
Yes,
so
it was.
Check out our Sunday drive.
Exactly. Yep. So yeah, absolutely.
Jim texted us a picture of his house from the video.
Yeah. That was cute. I love it.
And by the way, hey Cheryl. During the video, I'm like, Jim and Kathy, I'm so sorry. And I knew it when I said it, and I was like, I just couldn't go back. So I meant to text him ahead of time.
I think they'll forgive you.
I hope so.
Yeah, they will forgive you. They're sweet. But yeah, so if you did not already, this is part of what we talked about last week. We talked about the Trinity Family Builders doing their new phase there in Ridgeview, which, by the way, is right where that little connection that Jim was just referencing, connecting to Schofield, is going to be right there. We did a pretty thorough drive of Ridgeview. We showed you some of their new floor plans. So that's going to kind of be a little supplement to last week's Monday Coffee Time.
All of their new floor plans.
We did show you all of them that we know that they have, in case they invent some more, which they could. But at any rate, so watch that Sunday drive if you haven't already. I think that's going to be a really, 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 really fantastic spot for you. If you are looking to live in or near or close to Disney, but the price of Winter Garden Horizon West is just, a little bit too much to swallow, then, maybe scoot down, as we just found out, 10 more minutes down the road, and boom, 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 you're right there. So anyway, all right, so let's go on. Was my last topic? What was it? Oh, the mole. Oh my gosh. So the mole. So we were talking last week that what I was watching was called The Traders, and I watched The Traders UK. That one to me was the best. I just finished Traders Australia. It was fine, but I really liked the vibe and the castle and the landscape. I tell you, if I were to go live anywhere, Geraint, it would be right around where you guys are. I absolutely would love to be out there, and the castles and all of that history. Anyway, I started to watch, or I clicked the first one of the US one, and it was like, oh, you're just repeating exactly the castle and all the games and everything. And I was like, I clicked off of it. So anyway, but that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about the Traders or the Mole reality show. We are talking about, let me find it. We are talking about, where is it?
Let me get a button.
Oh, yeah, there's. We're talking about this. So we have moles. So first of all, that's two pictures. It looks a little bit wonky. So there's a top picture. Yeah. You see Daisy. Do you see all those little spikes in there with the little yellow tops? Those are little devices. I don't know if it happens yearly, like if it's that time of year.
It's that time of year, yeah.
Which, by the way, it's also gator mating season. So everyone beware. Lots of wild animal mating season right now, but yeah, so that is Daisy, and this is what our mornings, afternoons, evenings, and middle of the nights are like. She goes outside and she bolts straight for the back fence. The top picture, that's the back of our fence. So there's a lot of green space back behind our yard. But there's about, maybe 5 or 6 of those mounds.
Well, it's also outside of our property line. You can see 3 or 4 of them. They come in a path.
Yes.
So like they almost go in a straight line. And so those little sonic things that are there are to push them. And you'll see that the sonic things are on the other side of that dirt that Daisy's at because I've moved them. And so the bottom picture is my victory.
Yes.
That the mole hill is now on the other side.
Yeah, he's very excited about that.
So it's off of our yard now, so we shouldn't have any more.
Yeah. But if you guys have any, if this is a situation or a problem you have where you live and you've got a great solution, let us know. But there's great
solutions like poisonous gas and
we don't
pellets.
do that.
But yeah, I just wanted to chase it off our
No, we don't do that. It's got like a little sonic. It could beep, beep. It does that.
That's
it's kind of
perfect
annoying.
impression. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Nightmare.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, but so that's what we do. So that thing is just, they're very annoying, and your pretty backyard now has all these mounds of dirt, which is good for when you have a dog that also digs a hole every once in a while to have the earth pulled up underneath, and we can just shovel it and fill the hole. So she's actually done us a favor. Yes. In some ways. Okay. Anyway, so that's what we're talking about there with our mole vole kind of scenario. Then Diz Deb said those things work pretty good. And then she also said you can buy mole sticks and smoke them out.
Yeah.
Is that poisonous, or is that just irritating?
Yeah, but then I don't know where they go. It's like I kind of just want to shepherd them away. But I don't know. Yes, they have smoke things. You put them down the hole, but
yeah. I see a question right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer it if that's okay.
Do it.
So Fred says, is it true that a buyer doesn't get to see the HOA agreement until after the home is sold? No. Not where we are. In fact, that's part of.
In fact, you should. Yeah. You shouldn't buy a home without seeing that.
No. So there is a. It's the HOA disclosure, and it is required here in the state of Florida that it is part of the compliance package. If there is an HOA, if there's no HOA, then of course there's no document, there's no disclosure, and then in doing so, while we're entering in our information into the MLS or even into our broker's intranet, there's a thing that says there is no HOA, because not every community has one. But if there is an HOA attached to your community, then yes, if you were submitting an offer. So the way it works here, so for instance, the listing that we had that went active on Thursday, in the MLS is all of the information, right? I've checked off all the boxes, listed all the room measurements, all of that information, and then we can attach into the MLS the HOA disclosure as well as the seller's property disclosure. So those are attached already in the MLS. So if the other agent, the buyer's agent, has a client that's interested in the property, they can go ahead and print that seller's property disclosure and that HOA disclosure if they want to, and provide them to their client in advance. I've done that many times where, like when a different Renee was out recently, we kind of had a short amount of time to find a home. And so every home that we did, just to expedite the process, I included the seller's property disclosure and HOA so that you can take a look just to confirm, is it just one HOA? Is it an HOA and a CDD? Is it their master company?
Yeah, you're agreeing to pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
HOA.
Yeah.
You should definitely see that first. That sounds to me like maybe lazy agent. Sometimes agents will be like, "Oh no, you get that after the fact."
Yeah, no.
And that I'm saying listing agents sometimes are like, "No, I haven't posted that yet because you'll get that after." And it's like, "What?" And what they're really saying is, "I don't have it."
Well, the HOA. I mean, again, they should have done the HOA disclosure because it's not hard. You just the information is there. You can get it. We know how to get it. The thing that you may not have, although you should have, could have, would have, are the actual covenants of that HOA. Sometimes those are a little bit trickier to get, but the absolute disclosure should be there for sure. What?
The Actual Covenants was another band I was in. The Actual Covenants.
Oh my gosh. These are funny.
Stupid things make me laugh. And I am a stupid thing, so I make myself laugh.
Yeah. Diz Deb says, when should we see the HOA agreement? All right, so Diz Deb, in your situation, because it's new construction, that information is usually emailed to you. I will say HOA stuff from builders is usually a lot of information, and sometimes they just give it to you on a thumb drive. Sometimes it's in a separate attachment, but you should get that anytime if you haven't gotten it already. But you definitely get that, and they give you the whole kit and caboodle, like not just the regular disclosure. They give you the whole the whole packet of
Julia
stuff.
has a related question.
Yeah, so Julia, when you buy a new house in a new neighborhood, is there some type of bond that you have to pay up front for the HOA? Oh, and if so, does that bond have to be paid on resale? So I'm thinking she's talking about the capital contribution. Okay,
probably, yeah.
so that's what we refer to it as. It's called a capital contribution fee. Some people, if you need to wrap your mind around what does that mean and what is it for, sometimes it's kind of like a transfer fee or an initiation fee, just basically getting you set up
into the club.
Yeah, you're exactly. You're buying into it. They're getting you all set up and prepped and ready. And so, yes, in a new community, sometimes there is that capital contribution fee. It is a one-time fee for you. If you were to buy resale in a community, that is going to vary. I remember the first community that we lived in, and I'm going to tell you a story too. With the first community that we lived in, there was no, like, if you sold your home and somebody else bought a home in the community, they just started paying the HOA. Well, I remember there was a thing where, like, hey, we're going to add a $500 one-time capital contribution fee to anybody purchasing in a resale home. So that is part of the policy. Now, that is a little bit more difficult to get the information on. So this is what I do, because I got, it's one of those things where any other agent that wasn't a jerk would have not had a big deal about it. But I had an agent, it was my listing, and it was the buyer's agent was doing a good job on behalf of their buyers, so I'm not mad. It was just one of those things where the HOA, in the disclosure, it didn't say that there was a one-time capital contribution fee. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think I have ever had anybody fill out an HOA disclosure that states that there's a one-time capital contribution fee in it, and that's what I have to have my client sign. Well, in this case, there was, and he's like, well, you didn't disclose it. And I'm like, well, technically he's right. I should have disclosed it, but it's also, this is one that I sold for a builder, so I didn't have all that information. So anyway, so I'm like, fine, I just wasn't going to argue with him, so I just paid it. I do not do that anymore because it taught me a lesson. I'm like, well, even if I don't know what it is, in every one of my HOA disclosures, I will put in the disclosure estimated $500 one-time capital contribution fee paid to the HOA, because I don't know what it is. It could have changed. But anyway, so to answer your question, Julia, yes, there is usually the one-time capital contribution fee. And if you buy in a resale community, that's going to be hit or miss as to whether or not that HOA is going to require one. So hopefully that helps. All right. Any other questions? Kim. Starting to drive to Florida next Monday. Woo! Do you think I have to let them know in advance about the pods being dropped off? We have never lived in an HOA before. Not sure of the protocol. No, I don't think so. Not for moving in and moving out.
And I just wouldn't.
Yeah, just don't get trouble.
Yeah, they're not gonna move them for you. And worst case, they'll say, hey, those are in the wrong place. Just don't have them in the wrong place. Put them in your driveway or on the street. People are used to that. It's fine. But don't let some HOA busybody tell you, you can't put a pod there. Of course you can put a pod there.
Yeah, you're moving in, you're moving out. It's, but yeah, that's a good question though. And I am a rule follower, right? So I understand where you're coming from, because that's true to my heart as well. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to get off on the wrong foot and have people all mad at you for moving in and putting your pods there. But no, you're moving in. You bought a new home, right? You're moving in. You've got to unload your stuff. That's the way it works. In fact, personally, I think it is much, much, much better to have those pods than it is to have the big tractor trailer. Because when that tractor trailer is there, that whole road is blocked.
Yeah, and Kim, you're on a street where every house is brand new.
Yeah.
So they're all in the same situation. No one's going to be upset with you. They've all been there.
Yeah. This is what I love. Look at this. Diz Deb's chiming in. Moving day next week, Kim. Yay. And then Jane's like, good luck, Kim. So exciting. Yeah. See, isn't this great? Don't you love each other?
It's nice.
Everybody.
It's super nice.
It is. Okay. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's see what else we got going on. So we did all of our brewing topics. Yes?
We did.
We did.
Let's do the tournament.
Let's do the tournament, guys.
It is championship week.
It is championship week.
So okay. Just here. Well, we'll go here. I'll do it.
Oh, attorney. Oh, I just found the button, but yes. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's right. Good.
So here's where we are.
Okay. Where are we?
We had some plans to do this a different way, and now we're going to do it this way. It occurred to me, so where we are now is we are in the Heroes Championship, the Wild Card Championship, the Heroines Championship, and the Villains Championship. Mm-hmm. So whoever wins these matchups are going to be the champions of their bracket, which is quite an achievement.
So we're not going to do them again.
No, I think we might do it, but for me, this is the big.
This is really what matters.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do votes right now on Coffee Time, but then during the week on Instagram and TikTok, we're going to do
fingers ready.
Heroes for Tuesday, Heroines for Wednesday, Villains for Thursday, and Wildcard for Friday. I think that's how we're going to do it.
Okay.
Some of this is I'm making it up as we go along, but call up the graphic with the brackets on it, like.
Yep. You got it.
So there we are. That's where we stand. So now I will say we're going to vote now, but the thing was not working very well for me. So hit it and let's see what happens.
I will. So just quick. So Aladdin versus Woody, Maleficent versus Ursula, Pooh Bear versus Mike Wazowski, and then Belle versus Rapunzel. So we're gonna start to vote, but if we have the technical difficulties like we did before,
then you can just vote in the chat.
We'll tell you how to vote. We'll prompt you to do that in the chat like we would normally do it. Okay, right here.
Right there.
Cross your fingers.
Should work. Yes.
Yay! Okay, cool. It worked. Okay. All right. Hero bracket, guys. We have Hercules. Nope. It's not Hercules. That's Woody.
Oh, does it say Hercules?
It says Hercules.
Hold on. Wait. Don't vote.
Don't vote. It's not Hercules. It's supposed to be Woody.
I can fix it.
He's going to fix it. So just talk with me, everybody. How you doing? What's up? What's going on?
Hang on.
He's going to fix it. He's fixing it right now. I wouldn't know how to do that. But anyway.
Type in all caps Woody.
Oh. Okay.
Good. And now we will sync it. So hopefully that did it.
Did it do it?
Yes.
Yay! I did it. All right, very good. All right, now, so remember, we know that you're 30 seconds behind us ish. So we will give you time to vote. All right, guys, Woody or Aladdin. Whoops, I gotta put my vote in.
And this is the championship.
Ooh,
this is the Heroes Championship. This is massive. So these people advanced beyond Mickey Mouse. They advanced beyond Simba, Hercules, Beast. There's some big names that Aladdin kind of rolled through the tournament. Woody had tough matchups all the way. I think this is a big one.
Do you think if Woody wins it, I could call Tom Hanks and see if he wanted to accept any kind of a...
Absolutely.
You think he might answer?
No.
For our little tournament here. Okay. Oh, Forrest, thank goodness. Oh, my God. I was like, I didn't think there was a question. I didn't think that there'd be a question with Forrest voting.
He voted Woody?
He voted Woody.
Yeah.
I didn't really... I was 99%, but I was like, oh, my gosh. But I got
just the inside scoop is these are characters Forrest loved when he was a little boy. He loved both these characters a lot.
Yeah.
And he would eat hot dog buns, and he would say he wanted bread like Abu does.
That was so cute.
All right, so let's go on to heroines.
All right,
so go down here and click on this. Just if you go down here and click on this.
All right, he wants me to do it, and then he's pushing my hand out of the way. You're so rude.
There.
It's because you were in my way.
Yeah.
All handsy.
That's the way it is. Yeah, sure.
All right. What? All right. Oh, did it? Okay. All right. So here we are. So we are in the heroines bracket. We have Rapunzel versus Belle, guys. This is it. This is the championship for the heroine category.
Let's talk about Rapunzel for a minute. Would you have predicted that Rapunzel would get through the tournament like this?
No, I did not.
Belle, I thought maybe.
Allie says, "Oh, this is hard." These are two of Allie's favorites.
You know, this has worked, and it wasn't purposeful that it worked out. Things like our kids' favorite, like all of our kids' favorites and your favorite have moved through, and that's not. We didn't game the system. That's I was joking about some of mine, but you're not joking about Pooh Bear.
I'm not joking about Pooh Bear. But yeah, I don't know, Allie. My heart goes to you, sweetheart, because I know honestly, these are two of her favorites.
So last week it was Belle versus Ariel, and that just the bracket, the way it worked out, Belle versus Ariel absolutely could have been the championship.
Yeah,
they just happened to be on the same side of the bracket. But but Rapunzel. Rapunzel absolutely took a frying pan to the head of many heroines.
Allie did it. I think she voted Belle.
Yeah. Okay.
I figured she would.
That was tough.
Oh my gosh, it is hard. But look, I think Elizabeth voted Rapunzel, right? Elizabeth, did you vote Rapunzel?
Nice. Well.
Yeah, Elizabeth voted. See? So we're all honest. We're all legit. We're voting for our faves here. All right, so put in those votes again. Oh, wow. Look like Belle's 74% to 26% at the moment.
But I will say, remember that we count these up. Mm-hmm. So our Coffee Time voters count.
Yes.
Our family votes count. The TikTok vote counts. And the Instagram vote counts. Rapunzel, a lot of her success is due to TikTok.
Yeah.
She has dominated TikTok, and I think it's just younger people.
Yeah.
They know Rapunzel way better than they know Belle.
Right. Exactly. Agreed. All right, we're going to the villains.
And this week she's trying to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Jeez.
Thank you. No bell. Get it? That was really good.
Yeah, it was
really good. Okay.
All right.
Oh, big.
This is probably the best, scariest, perfect,
Crazy.
like villain category, like finals.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Ursula versus Maleficent. I don't know.
This is another one where Maleficent was against the evil queen.
Right.
And they had both just dominated their way all the way through.
Yeah.
And so Ursula, again, it's sort of like Woody and like Aladdin kind of moved through, had tough matchups the whole way.
Yeah.
Belle had tough matchups the whole way. And then, so this is the same sort of thing. Ursula, like, worked her way through, but Maleficent had a tough matchup last week. So we'll see. And I think people love Ursula. I really do.
She's just the slimy, it's like she's creepy. Like, she's creepy. Yeah.
But Maleficent is classic.
Yes,
I mean, classic.
Maleficent is classic. She reminds me of like kind of like Cruella in that very proper way of being a villain. You know. Anyway, all right, keep on voting, guys. Keep on voting. A few more seconds for Ursula versus Maleficent.
I want to shout out the actress that does the voice for Ursula.
You did last week.
I know, but I want to say it again. Okay. What a performance.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Should we call her? And
we'll call her. Yeah,
call her?
If she wins the whole thing, we'll call her up.
Okay. Ooh, Dear Devil voted Maleficent. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Very good. Excellent. This is, I love it. All right.
Come to the big one.
All right. This is the big one, guys. Oh, wait, I guess we can't do that, right? We can't do that now? I can't push that button yet?
Oh, no, not yet.
I can't do that. Okay. All right.
You could.
No, I don't want to mess up anything because we got it working so far. So, all right, cool. All right, here we are in the final one, guys. All right. Please. This is the wild card bracket. This is the finals. Can you believe?
Except you just heard Elizabeth downstairs scream when this came up, because this is Amy's favorite against Elizabeth's favorite.
I know, but I'm going to win. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, Pooh Bear's really tough to beat.
Pooh Bear
might be the
Pooh Bear
the
is just Pooh is just hold on. I got to write Pooh Bear. Okay, Pooh. All right. So I just think it's really, I don't know. He's just so classic. I just don't know that the younger generation is as attached. But for anybody that's got any amount of experience in them, I could say age, but I'm just going to say experience. You know, it's like we just grew up with Pooh Bear. And it was just so connected emotionally. Like, not just, oh, you're a fun character, but like there was such an emotional connection.
But Pooh Bear would tell you to vote for Mike so Mike wouldn't feel bad.
But no.
But that's why he's great.
That's why he should get your vote. All right,
because
Gina, thank you for Pooh Bear.
He subscribes to our family motto, which is, it's our humility that makes us better than other people.
Stop it.
You hate that, but it's funny.
Oh, no, Garrett. Hi, everybody. Mike for me. Sorry, Amy. Garrett.
It's okay.
I still love you. It's fine.
Who's dominating?
Yeah, Pooh Bear, come on, Pooh Bear. All of the 100 Acre Wood friends, I mean, all of them. They're all fantastic. I love all of them. And I sleep with the Winnie the Pooh every night. I do.
You're not supposed to tell him you call me that. That's a joke. No, she actually has a stuffed Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. No, like it's one that we got. When did we get it? We got it when we went
recently at Disney, because it's like a Squishmallow.
It was like a Squishmallow kind. I think maybe it was when the girls for my birthday when we went. Maybe. Anyway, it's a new one. But
call up the Pooh quote of the week and I'll go get it.
You can go get it. Actually, first let's see. Allie says, "See, Monsters Inc. as a whole is worthy, but Pooh himself is." That's true. Monsters Inc. as a whole is worthy, but Pooh himself is all the icon he needs.
Yes,
that's right. You're exactly right, Allie.
All right.
You are exact. If you say Mike, people might go, Mike who? If you say Pooh Bear or Pooh, they know who you're talking about.
Quote.
All right, quote. Here's the quote. I love that. That's so cute. Okay, I love seeing how like you're 30 seconds behind us. So I can watch it in the TV back there. Yay! Anyway, yes, Eeyore. Like, honestly, I love all of them. There's something special about each of them. Of course, Forrest like Tigger. I'm a big Piglet fan too, to be honest. Eeyore, I have a big Eeyore as well. It's tough. I like all of them, and I think that's such a brilliantly done thing. Anyway, Eric is back. There's my Pooh Bear. I sleep with my Pooh Bear. You're my Pooh Bear. I sleep with this. I do. I'm not kidding. I sleep with Pooh Bear. I am 56 years old.
Oh, bother.
And I will admit that I sleep. It's like it's perfect. I'm just saying, any of you that have trouble sleeping, get yourself.
Let's put it this way: if it was Pooh Bear against Eric instead of Mike Wazowski, Amy would vote for Pooh Bear. Fact. Deny it. Look me in the eye. Deny
Stop it. But I'm just saying, Pooh Bear is adorable. And by the way, you know what I should show them? If Pooh Bear wins, next week I'll show them my Pooh Bear, and I'll tell you my Pooh Bear story.
Oh, nice. I like that.
I have to go find it because it's very safely tucked away in the closet. But anyway, Allie says she's all in on Rabbit. Oh yeah, Allie, that's a good idea. Next tournament we'll do all the classic Disney characters, all the 100.
So the summer tournament I already have a plan for.
Oh, okay.
The summer tournament is going to be rides at Walt Disney World. So we're going to have 4 brackets, 4 parks.
Ooh, okay, all right. I'm with you.
And
this
then
is fun.
We'll do another tournament, but we won't do it like in a way that requires me to make 80 videos.
Yeah, we'll do it a more streamlined version.
Yeah, maybe somehow.
Okay,
I don't
sounds
know.
good.
This was a lot.
All right, I'm just going to keep Pooh Bear right here. All right, so, all right, let's move on to what else do we have next? We have
do baby news.
baby news. Okay, so we had a baby shower for both of the girls, Alyssa and Elizabeth, on Saturday, and it was so much fun. The girls kind of have their, sorry, Pooh Bear. We have, Allie has a woodland creatures theme kind of to her nursery. Elizabeth has kind of a little bit of a safari. So it was a lot of fun. The two themes blended together very well. So lots of fun putting that together for them. It was a good opportunity. We don't have a lot of friends or family. Well, we have no family that lives here. Daryl and Jen Ross, the Rosses are our family, but obviously not by blood. So it was really difficult to have anybody attend. So we had a couple people, but
it was an intimate gathering.
It was a very intimate gathering, but it was a moment for me to provide the girls with that moment of being I'm gonna cry. Aren't they pretty?
So if you look at the decor of that, like you did such a good job decorating the thing. Well, kind of.
You see
We'll take the picture of the girls down here. I'll do this.
Yeah.
We go.
But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun putting that together. And the truth is, I mean, it's their first baby, so they need everything. Elizabeth and Steele, like they were just. He just got back from deployment. They haven't even had time to move into their home to like make their home their nest when, found out that Elizabeth was pregnant. So it would kind of fast forwarded a lot of stuff. So it's a lot of stuff that the girls needed. And anyway, so thank you, my girls, my beautiful angels, for letting me put that together for you and have fun and shower you with gifts.
And I'll throw out there. You can see on the mantle there. You can see little bears.
I was getting ready.
Those are from Gary.
Gary Wandry, yes, Gary Wandry. I don't seen him this morning, but Gary Wandry gave our girls 2 little teddy bears, and I put them. They look so cute.
They were perfect.
On the edge of the mantle, those teddy bears.
And you can tell we're not like true YouTubers because we could have live streamed a baby shower.
Oh no!
With like links to the.
No,
we wouldn't do that. That's my point. Is we wouldn't do that.
No.
Show your cookies.
I am going to show my cookies, but also like you guys are so sweet. So Deb, when she was here on Monday, she brought gifts for both of the girls. I mean, how sweet are you guys? And
we're not asking you to send gifts.
No, we're not. But I'm just saying how thoughtful. Like just randomly, that was so thoughtful. And with Deb, I said, I'm having a shower for them on Saturday. Would it be okay if I put these with the gifts? Because it was fun for them to open up presents that weren't just from mom and dad. We had my nieces sent some presents and 2 of my friends from Virginia. And so it was fun. Anyway, but look at these. Look at the adorable cookies that I had done for them. Aren't they so stinking cute? This, again, we did, well, first of all, I was a little bit bummed because they had so many different cute designs. And I was
Those are perfect.
I was picking out all of these different, I'll do this one and that one. And then I realized you had to order a dozen of one design. Like you couldn't order, 2 of those.
And those cookies are so good.
These are so good. Oh. So this is from Southern Home Bakery, guys. This is a bakery on Plant Street in downtown Winter Garden. So if you've been to that downtown Winter Garden where they have West Orange Trail Connects, Saturdays they have that farmer's market. I always say it's the Hallmark movie theater setting. Hallmark movie setting. It's just beautiful. It's so quaint. Cobblestone streets, massive magnolia trees. It's all so beautiful. But Southern Home Bakery, we have had them do cookies for us multiple times. One day, I think Eric and I, we went and just randomly had lunch, and on our way back to the car, we stopped in and we grabbed a cookie. Yep. And then we did a coffee time live. Those of you that were out with us at Parkview at the Hills with Lancy Homes, we had some custom cookies done. And
you only saw it if you were there live because their signal didn't work.
Yeah, they had a Wi-Fi issue, so we couldn't really broadcast it. But anyway, these are so cute. So they taste delicious. This is the little fox and the elephant. Super cute.
Amy, I won't break in with breaking news, the graphic, but I will say we also had breaking news last Friday, and I believe we have video of what happened to us on Friday. We saw something that was shocking and amazing and gave us some cause that maybe things were progressing. So if you can go to that video that we took.
Okay.
Moto likes you. Here he comes. I like him big. I like him chunky. I like him big. I like him lumpy. I like him round. With something. They like my sound. They think I'm funky. Goodness, girl. You huge. Who's your friends? Or is that your buzz?
Okay, so let's explain. Let us explain, shall we? Alyssa, her little baby in the belly, they went to, well, she had some like, I don't know how much in depth we want to get this, but basically, I'm not. She had some preliminary labor pains, let's put it that way, and it was pretty intense. So we were all a little bit like, oh my gosh. But she ended up staying at home. Everything kind of went well, but she did have a doctor's appointment because she is due here soon-ish. But the main thing is that when she went to the doctor's appointment, they did the ultrasound. That baby is weighing already at 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Allie, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was what it was, 8 pounds and 5 ounces. And the baby is measuring, and then, by the way, this was Friday. This was Friday, so this is several days ago. 8 pounds, 5 ounces, and he was measuring like at 39 weeks and 6 days.
Girl, my grandson is the chunkiest baby you ever chunked up. It's chunkalicious, baby.
Chunkalicious.
We're so proud of it.
Oh my gosh.
Our girls are doing so good.
We are
with
so
our
excited.
grandkids.
They are growing some amazing babies in their bellies, and we are getting incredibly close. And it really was when Allie was kind of having those some pains, some laboring pains. It wasn't really Braxton Hicks. It was a little bit beyond that. But ultimately, I think for all of us, blank got real.
Alice said 8.3, but close enough.
What?
Alice said 8.3.
Oh, 8.3. Because that was what Forrest was. I could have sworn you told me it was more than that.
She probably knows.
Okay, I'm saying because
Forrest was 8.3. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, well then I'll go back to my text messages from what your husband sent me. Anyway, but yeah, so I think that ultimately that whole thing kind of really put it into reality mode, kind of for all of us. I mean, those of us that have had kids, we remember kind of that. You keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and at some point you just think that you're just going to be waiting forever. But it kind of got real. So part of my plan for this evening or tomorrow morning is to get the Mimi bag ready, so that no matter where I am, if I get that call, I can get out the door. Anyway,
we have a nickname for him now: the Path of Totality.
The Path of Totality.
Because he is girl. He's the chunkiest baby.
Okay, all right, whatever.
He's huge.
All right, stop it. No, he's a healthy baby boy, so we're very, very excited.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
So, by the way, a lot of you have asked us coincidentally, they're like, what about coffee time when the babies are happening? So, we don't know that yet. Well, I mean, obviously, we're still going to be having coffee time, but if it's right in the throes of stuff, no coffee time.
Yeah.
I love you, but...
Yeah, if just nothing happens, literally, if nothing happens, that's what.
Yeah, exactly. Which would also kind of be kind of fun, like everybody kind of gathering around going, what's happening? Anything happening? Anything happening? Is it going to be coffee time? Nope.
I'm probably going to make a video that I can post, like, that just on a loop, like, the Circle of Life theme or something. You'll show up, and if that pops up, you know that we're not there.
That'd be funny. Anyway,
because I'll be able to set that up from the hospital. But also, go to Cup, because we'll talk about what's happening on Coffee Time for next week, because that's another thing.
Yes, Cup. Yes. Okay. So here is some more fun stuff that we've got going on here in the Kidwell household. So this is a big week for us coming up for our oldest, Forrest, out in Virginia. He is heading to the Boston Marathon. We are so freaking excited about this. It is timed not perfectly with the babies, but it's going to be fine. He's just going to go run a marathon. He'll come right back. Yeah.
But I'm going.
Yeah.
Because so I want to tell a quick story, because I meant to tell Forrest this. I think I told you. I showed some homes to some endurance athletes. They run marathons, and she actually had run the New York Marathon, same time Forrest did. Mm-hmm. And I said, yeah, so my son's running the Boston Marathon next week. And both of their eyes got really big, and they looked at me like we had birthed a god.
We did.
They're like, he qualified for the Boston Marathon? By the way, in all seriousness, like, he is, like, it's a big deal to qualify for the Boston Marathon. And I think a bigger deal than even we give it credit for. So, Forrest, nice going, buddy.
Yeah, no, we're super excited about
that. But
that.
Next week, that's Monday.
I want that picture back up.
Okay, I'll come call it back up for you. But next week, like, we have coffee time, but I'll be in Boston at the time.
Ooh, that's right.
So I'll have it all set up, and we'll see.
Okay, so bear with me next week. So if that's right, I didn't even think about that. See, guys, I have to tell you, I wake up and I have to figure out, well, what do I do that day? Because sometimes I can't think too far ahead. I mean, I just don't have time to, and I'll be prepping for clients or something. So anyway, so Eric will be gone on Monday. Monday is the 15th, though, yes? So Monday is the marathon. And when does it start? Oh, will he be running during coffee time?
He starts at like 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So I literally, we'll try to set it up so I can guest in like I did from Richmond that time. It may or may not work. Like, just to say, hey, we're here at the start or whatever. Yeah. That'll be fun. But my point is, I'll have you set up for the show on Thursday.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll just have to hope that all goes well.
Hope that I push the right buttons. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so good job for us. We're super excited. So that picture of him is all of his Boston Marathon merch came in that I guess they sent to the runners or something. So that's him getting prepped and ready.
And that picture below is what?
And that picture below is the most gorgeous picture of the campus at James Madison University in Harrisonburg, Virginia. That is a legit photo. I don't think that was, like, is it totally...
I think the university put that out, and it's a legit photo. They might have treated it a little bit.
Well, I can tell they treated it a little bit.
They put a drone up and took that picture, but he had sent us some other pictures of that rainbow.
Yes, this was the other day. Yeah, he texted us. This is one of my most favorite things that Dawson will do. You know, he is... You know, he's off. He's doing his college thing. I don't hear from him every single day. And then randomly he will we have a family text that we'll send something we want the whole family to know. And he will text us just random pictures of something beautiful on campus while he's walking around. And the other day he sent us this beautiful picture of this massive rainbow. It was massive. And then not too long after he posted this one. So legit, this was a spectacular site there. So anyway, so thinking of our boys, we had this big celebration for our girls. We are quite embedded and invested in where they are in their pregnancies, but always very, very close in our heart as well is our big and our little, our big boy, who's a grown ass man, and I need to not.
We have the best kids.
I know, we do. We do. I'm so sorry, but no, we do. But anyway, so Forrest, we're super excited for you, buddy, and D-Man.
And maybe we'll put up. I don't know. I think they have it, but maybe we'll put up on Coffee Time. We'll put up his tracking number so people can track him. By the way, he's not planning to run it like to run it. He's gonna just. He's not running for the experience, yes.
Right, yeah. Like, so for those of you that have followed him...
He's probably not going to win, is what I'm getting at. It's the Boston Marathon, so...
No.
So proud of him, oh my God.
No, for those of you, again, some of you have really been with us, and you are very much invested in kind of... You know who our family is, and you've followed along. When he ran the Disney Marathon 2 years ago, which is what gave him the qualifying time for the New York and then the Boston, he raced it. He trained for it, he raced it, and that is where he didn't just run it to run it for fun. He raced the heck out of that, and that was where
He finished 13th.
yeah, it was amazing.
In the
Out of
Disney Marathon.
Disney Marathon,
Ridiculous.
13th in the entire marathon. But then, he had an injury before the New York Marathon. We talked about that. So he really was just, God, we were all so thankful.
And still recovering from
He
that.
is still recovering from that. But yeah, so he's just running now, just kind of, he's been running some smaller races and stuff, but mostly I'm hoping for him, yeah, he just gets to have the fun experience of running the Boston without the pressure of, I think that's one of the best things about running is that you're always just running against yourself anyway. It's your own time or just trying to finish it. It's what you make of it. So anyway, we're super excited.
We're going to see the Red Sox on Sunday. So I'm flying up
right.
Sunday, and so we're going to see the Red Sox. I didn't even look who they're playing. I think they're playing the Guardians, Cleveland Guardians, I think. But you can correct me. I didn't even look and see who they're playing. Because we can just go to Fenway. That'll be cool.
That will be cool. Very cool. All right, cool. All right, well, let's move on to some of these other things. If you have questions, I'm going to pop those up real quick, and then we got a couple more things, and then we're going to skadoot. Oh, did I do it? I did not do it. Hold on. Wait. I'm so old. Okay. Yes, I got gems. I'm just saying. I think most of these questions I may have already answered.
Why don't you go to wishes, and then you can look for questions.
Yeah, I think I got all the questions. All right, let's do wishes. Wishes.
Top row.
Top row wishes.
All it is.
Okay, so we have some congratulations in our wishes. Diz Deb, of course. Tim and Josh, they are closing this week, and Renee and James just got their home under contract, so we're super excited about that. So lots of fun stuff happening. I feel like I always feel like I've forgotten someone. I always have that sinking suspicion sometimes that I may have missed someone. So if I ever miss you, please
don't be shy. Just say, hey.
Text me and say, hey, you didn't give me my shout out. Well, we want to give you your shout out. So we'll do that. All right. And then what'd you say? We want to do what now?
I don't know.
Let's do what I'm watching.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just popped this on the other night. I was trying to find something that was a little bit more episode by episode as opposed to a long series. So Files of the Unexplained, this has kind of got all some weird, some of them I skip, to be honest. Like, some of them like, oh, that looks interesting, so I'll watch that episode. And then there's one that doesn't look interesting, so I skip it. But anyway, I like stuff like that. I just, it's not all like hauntings and stuff like that. It's just some interesting stories that don't have solutions and things like that. So if you're ever bored, those are some good ones to watch. And then, I'm going to do the word of the day.
Oh, now come on, Amy, tell me what's the word.
Okay, so the word of the day is just days on the market, DOM. That's what we refer to it as in like on the MLS and everything. So really, days on the market it's pretty self-explanatory. How many days has that home been on the market? You will see that there's like accumulative days on the market. So sometimes you'll see a home, it says like, you'll see the days on the market, it'll say 3, and then underneath of it, it may say, 100 and
actual days.
yeah, and then it's like 142, and that could be because maybe they changed listing agents, they took it off the market, they paused, maybe it was a vacation summer home and they came and they stayed here for the summer. Who knows? There could be a multitude of reasons, but yeah, so days on the market, pretty self-explanatory. But what's important to know about that is those two things. If a home has just gone on the market, like in the case of my listing, it just went on the market, it's only got a couple of days on the market, it did not have the secondary number underneath of it, because it can be a determining factor in how you want to structure your offer. So when I spoke to that agent, the buyer's agent, about, he called, he's like, hey, we just showed the property, my clients love it, just wanted to get some additional information. We're doing our realtor talk back behind the scenes. What do your clients need? What do your clients need? What do your clients need? How is this going to work? And I said, it just went on the market. You can tell. So at this point, we're not going to really accept an offer, really probably anything, unless it's, full price, because it's priced really well. So those types of conversations really matter, and the days on the market really matter. So for those of you that want to overprice your home and you don't care if it sits there for, 200 days, you're doing yourself a disservice. So price it right so that you can get those numbers in. Anyway, so days on the market. All right, cool. All right, I think we're done. Are we done, dear?
Let's get out.
You get out because I gotta go put my name tag back on and go get to work. So anyway, guys, as always, we really adore having you guys here. We are gonna have news here within the next few weeks. I promise. We're gonna have some fun baby news. Thank you. I mean, come on, seriously, it's Pooh Bear. Anyway, so we are going to, let me do my wrap up. There it is. So we are going to have some really exciting news here coming up. Those of you that have been anxiously waiting for the babies, I promise none of you have been waiting as anxiously as my girls or as Erica or myself, because we are so, well, I guess, and the dads. All right, fine. The dads are excited too. But anyway, all right, guys, as always, please stay safe, stay well. I didn't come up. Where is it not coming up? It's not coming up. Anyway, please stay safe, stay well. Remember, we love you guys. We will see you next week-ish. Technical difficulties, maybe, because Eric will be in Boston. Run, Forrest, run. We love you guys. We'll see you next week.